back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Cook With Me. Well, in this case, Bake With Me. Bake With Me. Bake With Me. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a sugar cookie recipe. Really simple. However, I have a few cookie recipe on my channel, so you guys just gotta like go down, see if you get it. Also, I do have a playlist of last year Vlogmas, and one of the sugar cookie recipe is in that playlist, so you guys can, go and check it out. But I'm trying a different cookie recipe today. Got this recipe from Pinterest. I would link it down in the description box below if you guys want to try it. But before I get started, I laid out all my ingredients. Didn't measure anything as yet. Just wanted to tell you guys the ingredients before I go ahead and make these cookies. Just doing the recipe. I'm not baking it as yet because this particular recipe, you have to put it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours, or you can leave it for up to 2 days. I am going to be leaving it in my freezer for a while, for about 3 days, because I want to bake it with my little niece and bake some Christmas cookies and decorate it with her. So I'm just doing the dough ahead of time, so when it's time to actually do the cookies, it wouldn't be stressful, because she's 2.5, and toddlers at that age, you can't be mixing cookie dough and have them there. It's a whole scene. So I'm just trying to cut down the work by half, so when she comes and we bake cookies, it will be a lot easier in the sense. So the cook time for these cookies are 12 minutes. However, it all depends on your oven, how your oven bakes. Just monitor it. What you're gonna need is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cups of unsalted softened butter. I am using salted butter, so the recipe calls for unsalted, but a lot of recipe call for unsalted, and I use salted, and honestly, I really don't find a difference. So I need 3 cups of granulated sugar. I'm using white sugar because I don't want the cookies to look brown. I want it to be like white and nice, so I can decorate it if I decide to decorate it. 1 large egg and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and you can also add a tablespoon of almond extract if you like. I, however, don't have any vanilla extract or almond extract, but what I do have is cherry essence, so I'll be adding a very little bit of that. And to the cookies, I'm also going to be adding some nutmeg as well as a bit of cinnamon, because the cookies that I make in the air fryer, I still haven't given you all that recipe as yet. I'm sorry, but I'll try to do that this week before I go to Tobago. Really like how the nutmeg flavor it. And I also have some cocoa nibs, so I think I'm gonna divide the dough into like 2 batches and do one like chocolate chips and like cocoa and all of that, and then the next one just plain vanilla, but we shall see how it goes. So okay, let's get started. Okay, so I just mixed together the dry ingredients, which is the flour, the salt, and the baking powder, and I'm just gonna set this aside and work on my wet ingredient. In a large bowl, you want to cream the butter as well as the sugar on high speed till it's smooth for like about 2 minutes, and then add in your egg as well, 1 egg, as well as your vanilla extract, and beat on high speed for 1 minute. Okay, so time to cream the butter. So time to add in the vanilla. So I'm using the cherry, as I mentioned before. So this is very potent. Oh, that is still too much. Just gonna use like 1 Well, yay much. And to this, I'm going to add in my nutmeg as well as my cinnamon, and then my egg. I don't know, I just really like nutmegs in cookies. Oh, that's too much. And 1 egg. Time to beat this. Okay, so now that everything is cream, which is this just has the eggs, the butter, the essence, as well as nutmeg and cinnamon, I'm going to whisk in a little bit of the dry ingredients into this. We're gonna mix this on the lowest speed. Now you wanna make sure and scrape down the sides. Of your bowl. It starts to come together. Looks like cookie dough. Just going to flour my surface here lightly so it doesn't stick. And I don't have no baking paper, so I'm just gonna take all this, any parchment paper, sorry, or plastic wrap, so I'm going to use foil. So that's my cookie dough. It looks so good. So I just think the dough. I'm going to put it in a piece of foil. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do half. I'm gonna do half with chocolate chips, and I'm just gonna do the next half just like plain sugar cookies. I'm gonna add some chocolate chips to this one, but I'm gonna foil up this one and put it into my freezer. Got an M&M. I'm just gonna incorporate this into the dough. I got my 2 sets of cookie dough. One is chocolate chip and one is just plain old sugar cookie. Well, the 2 is sugar cookies, but in one batch I put some chocolate chips in it, and then the other I'm just gonna leave it plain. I'm gonna pop this into the freezer, and I'll catch you guys in my next video when my niece and I bake some cookies. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and don't forget the original recipe will link down below. Bye.